I kept dreaming of a world I thought I'd never see. And then, one day, something happened.
How's it going, everybody? This is Brent from Bridgetown, and this is my review on Tron Legacy.
I got in.
First off, I just want to say Daft Punk did a great job with the score and the soundtrack, basically, to the movie. I personally like the techno music, or the trance music. I personally like this type of music, so it was very appealing to me. It actually went very well with how the movie was filmed, and it also went very well with what was going on in the film. The music tied in very well with the storyline and the plot and how everything was going, so that was really most excellent. I love the way Jeff Bridges was able to play Q and himself. The guys that did the CGI stuff, they did this really cool thing. I got to see some behind the scenes, but he did a great job as Flynn and as Clue. For those of you who've never seen the first film, you guys don't know who I'm talking about. Basically, Jeff Bridges created a duplicate copy of himself. You know, I wish I could do something like that. Yeah, man, that was totally my favorite part when they did the whole duplicate thing. What? It was so awesome. Quiet, they don't know that you're there, okay? So, stop. But I just... Sorry about that. I didn't... Moving on. I mean, I thought it was pretty amazing how they made, like, Jeff Bridges, you know, play against himself and stuff like that. He named him Clue, and the Clue was supposed to be there to build the perfect world and put together like the civilization that is on the grid. He kind of does go rogue, and he kind of goes, you know, mad with power, and you know, it just, I don't want to get too much into the story because I don't want you guys to like be like, oh dude, he just told me what happens and whatnot. But yeah, it's great to see him get back out there. I was worried when I first heard that they were going to make Tron Legacy, since I was such a big fan of the original, that they were going to use, you know, new characters, kind of redo the old characters but with new faces. So I was really excited when I saw that Jeff Bridges was actually going to do it. And I was trying to figure out how they were going to do it, if they were going to make him old or young or whatnot. And it was really awesome the way they did it. The CGI guys, good job to you guys. Not only just with Jeff Bridges, but with the entire movie, with all the vehicles and all the light cycles and all that stuff like that. I wonder, you know, if in the Academy Award, I mean, because it was a great portrayal of himself, especially when he had to fight with himself. Could Jeff Bridges get Best Actor for both? Can he go up against himself for the same movie? Moving down to Stan Flynn, Garrett Hedlund. He did a good job. One little thing that did get annoying to me during the film while I was watching it, a lot of the teenage girls, once this guy, and there's a couple scenes where he takes off his shirt, or the sirens go and they rip off his clothes and they give him their digital clothing and get him ready for the games. The girls are screaming and hooting and hollering, and it's just like, you know what, that's cool and all, you just need to shut up already. And after a couple times, that was kind of quelled, and a bunch of the guys are yelling to shut up, and we're trying to watch the movie and whatnot. But all that aside, he did a great job, good portrayal of the role. Moving on to one of my favorite characters in the movie, or in the film, Olivia Wilde as Cora. Amazing, amazing. That's besides the point, because we all know that she's really beautiful, and we all know she's really hot. But in this film, she kicks some major ass, and she could drive a mean off-road vehicle. And I like the way, I mean, she really took charge of the role that she portrayed. She played Cora. I'm not going to get into the specifics of her character, but kind of like that childlike thirst for knowledge that, like, oh my god, like, you want to learn new things. She gets really attached to Flynn, to like, she wants to learn more about certain things. It's like, kind of like an innocence that I'm like a kid and I want to learn, I want to see, I want to feel, I want to experience things. Then at the same time, when stuff hits the fan, she's right there ready to, you know, kick some major butt and knock some heads around. And I mean, it's really awesome how she can jump from being like this really badass to just being a very sensitive, almost childlike thirst for knowledge type of person. It's pretty awesome. So Olivia Wilde, yeah, good job there. I'm so glad that they brought back like the games, the fighting scenes, and the light cycles. That was when they busted out the light cycles, I was like, oh my god, now we're talking. And then they just kind of expanded on that stuff, and they brought in the light flyers, which is basically like a personal, like a little jet. They're pretty awesome. And they also have that capability of dropping that wall behind them like the light cycles. If you guys saw the original or if you guys have seen the previews to this. It was really great. Amazing job by the people that did all the CGI and all that stuff. It was great. I mean, it makes me want to have a damn life cycle. You know, this movie was awesome. The cinematography throughout the whole movie was done, and it was just, it was amazing. It was a great film. I do the 1 to 5 scale, and from 1 to 5, I give this a 10. Yeah, a 10. It was that great. It was that outstanding. I hate to keep saying awesome, but it was that great. I love the twist towards the end, but I'm not going to get into it because I want you guys to see if you can figure it out when you go watch the movie. I want to give you guys the opportunity. I don't want to give away anything from the movie because it's such a great movie. I would hate for somebody to have ruined it for me, but it's good stuff. You know, they say many movies are made for IMAX 3D, because that's where I went and saw it. If you're going to go watch it in the IMAX 3D. Do not skimp out and go watch it at the regular 3D. Go and watch it in the IMAX 3D. It's just completely worth it. You know, they say a lot of movies were made to be put on the IMAX 3D screen and whatnot. Well, Tron Legacy was the reason why IMAX 3D was made. They didn't know it at the time when they made it, but this movie, IMAX 3D, was made so that we could enjoy Tron in all of its glory and all of its great. So definitely go watch in the IMAX 3D. If you've never seen a film in IMAX 3D or at the IMAX, this is the movie you want to spend the extra $7 to $10 on your movie ticket to go see in IMAX 3D. I know Avatar last year was great. You know, it was awesome, it was groundbreaking and whatnot. This year, Tron, I know it's like a cult film, but it's huge. It's just amazing what was done. The entire movie was great. There was not a boring part. There was not a part where it kind of got awkward or it got annoying. It was great throughout, from the beginning to the very end of the movie. Great, outstanding, and awesome. If you guys have any questions or comments or whatever, please leave them down below in the googly goo. And I'm going to start making videos again. I've decided to make videos 3 days a week. It's going to be Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. I'm going to do the videos now. Just doing them every day is a little hard for me right now. I got a lot of other stuff going on. And so Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays are going to be the new Bridgetown videos starting this Monday. But I did want to get this video out and show you guys about Tron Legacy. This is Brent from Bridgetown. And happy holidays, and I'll see you later.
This can't be good.